What's up YouTube? It's your girl the Mac of all trades and I'm back with another video. Now today's video we're gonna do some cooking. So I haven't posted a whole lot of like recipes or cooking videos at all on my channel. I think I've done like 2 or 3, but we're gonna be doing one today. This is a like family recipe from my Auntie Dava. She makes this amazing cheese chicken soup that is absolutely delicious, and today is kind of a colder day outside. It's not supposed to get too warm, so I figured this would be a perfect recipe to make today. And not just that, but it's a crock pot recipe, which I love because I love anything that I can kind of just put in a crock pot and then forget about it for the day. I mean, I'm not a bad cook. I'm actually a really good cook, but I'm not a baker. I can't bake very well. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video and we'll go through it all together. All right, so for the ingredients, we're gonna need a rotisserie chicken. So I have this rotisserie chicken right here. You need 2 boxes of chicken broth, or 8 cups. I have cans. I have another one if I need more. So I have that, and then you also need 10 ounces of Velveeta, but I got the big block so I can use it for something else. And then you need 1 jar of roasted chicken gravy. I could not find the roasted chicken gravy in a jar, so I just got the canned one right here. And then you're going to need frozen carrots, so I got that. You're going to need 4 stalks of celery. Then you will need a half of a yellow onion, but I might use the whole one because this is really small. And then you need some butter, and then you need salt and pepper, okay? And then you're also going to need basil and a half of a bag of potatoes. She normally uses the yellow potatoes, but I'm just going to use the russet potatoes. And so let's go ahead and get started. I have her recipe right here. So the first thing we're going to need to do is shred our rotisserie chicken. I actually got this yesterday when I went to the store, and then I just stuck it in the fridge. So just go ahead and get your rotisserie chicken shredded up, and then we'll come back. Okay, so now we have our shredded rotisserie chicken, and then now I'm just gonna cut up some potatoes. Just gonna cut up half the bag. Let me go wash these off real quick. We're supposed to be adding, so we're gonna put the chicken in here into the crock pot. So I'm just gonna set the crock pot insert over here while I cut these up, and then I can just toss them in there as I cut them up. I'm not like the most professional person when it comes to like cutting things. Like I wish I could be like, you know, look more professional doing it, but we're just supposed to cube these potatoes. I'm just tossing them into that crock pot. Chewy, why you always gotta come up here and be all loud? Once I get this going, I'm gonna go get some rolls out because I want to have rolls with this. But let me just say that my auntie that makes this soup, like, she is amazing, you guys. Like, I have always had this like huge admiration for her just because she, like, okay, like, I know I'm a Mac of all trades, but she's like an auntie of all trades, and she like can do it all. You know what I mean? Like, she's the same auntie that makes those greeting cards that I was telling you about that I saved. She makes all those. She's just an amazing person. Like, I really admire her. And her, I mean, she's, oh my gosh, she is a phenomenal cook. Like, she is knock your socks off. And like I would say like the besides the soup. Like, my favorite thing is, like, I remember as a kid, like, her and her mom, so this is my auntie-in-law, but she's my auntie, but she her and her mom would always make these, like, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, like, forget Martha Stewart cookies at Christmas time. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little sugar cookies that are all decorated and stuff like that. Like, super, like, to the point you don't even want to eat them. Like, she's that. She's like Martha Stewart who? We're talking about Auntie Dava'S. Yes. Those cookies, like, always amazing. And they always tasted so good. She made all different kinds. Like, she'd bring this huge cookie tray and there's just all these cookies. And her mom's a phenomenal cook too. Like, her mom made one time these little, like, lemon meringue pies, I think they were. But she had these, like, lemons that were, like, some kind of special, oh, I almost cut myself, some kind of special lemon from Florida, I want to say, that, like, her friend grows or something, I want to say. I'm not sure, but they were special lemons from somewhere. And oh my gosh, these little pies were, gosh, that must be what heaven tastes like, because they were so good. She's one of those aunties that, like, whenever we have family get-togethers, usually it's at her house, her and my uncle's house, and like, the spread that she does is, like, it's like there's something for everyone. It doesn't matter what the theme of the, like, party would be. Like, there's always something for everyone. Like, she always thinks about, like, everyone else, and, like, I just really admire her. I can't put into words enough. So that was 7 potatoes. Potatoes. I feel like I say potatoes weird. And now we're gonna put the broth and the gravy and the carrots in there. So let's go ahead and open these carrots and we'll put them in there. Okay. So we got our potatoes and our carrots and our shredded chicken in there. And now we need to put the broth. Okay. 8 cups of chicken broth. So I have this huge Pyrex. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more. I don't know why I was thinking ounces. Okay, scratch that. So you need 8 cups, okay? Not 8 ounces. I was thinking 8 ounces because I'm not thinking. So thank God I have a whole bunch of chicken broth from Costco. Okay, now I need to find the little church key type of thing. And we're gonna measure out 8 cups. This soup is so good, you guys. You have no clue. Oh, I'm making a mess. I need to be more careful and not make a mess and get it on the floor, because if peanut butter comes up here, it's going to be trouble. Well, no. She takes her medicine. Yeah. Peanut butter, our dog, our pit bull, she's allergic to chicken. So, yeah. Okay, so here's 4 cups. We're going to pour that. We got 4 cups here. We're going to pour this in here. So it looks like about 4 cans. Oh, I'm just shy. Come on. It's gonna be like almost 5 of them, of the cans, so I'm just gonna have to open this one too. But I'll save the rest of it for later. I have some other recipes that I want to use chicken broth on. Okay, so we got 8 cups. I can't wait. This is one of them dancing meals. It's so good it'll get you dancing. Okay, so then we're gonna put the chicken gravy in the crock pot too. Okay. I'm not doing a very good job of showing you what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm kind of limited on space right here. So, okay, so we got that in there. Then salt and pepper and basil. So I'm just gonna put some salt in here to taste. And I'm putting the pepper in here. The kids are getting ready to take their lunch. Their lunch is from 11 to 11:45. They are homeschooled. Well, they're supposed to be in school. You know what I mean, COVID school. We cut up the onion and the celery, and we saute that in a pan on the stove with butter. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my celery and my onions, and then we'll saute them. Have the butter over there kind of heating up, and I'm trying to hurry. You feel my eyes starting to water, you guys. I probably should have cut it the other way, huh? See, I'm not professional at all. Here come the waterworks. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, yeah, I think that's the way you're supposed to cut that. Yep, I did it wrong the first time. My apologies. But like I said, I'm not my auntie, so I'm not as good at chopping things and doing cooking stuff like her. Whew. Okay. Oh, please. Whew. Okay, get it away, get it away. Holy hell. Oh, celery cut up. Quit playing around, Matt. Who cares? Okay. Okay, so we need 4 stalks. I need to rinse these real quick first. So we got 4 stalks of celery. I don't know why Janice just popped into my head. I'm talking about Janice Joplin. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches from Mercedes-Benz. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. So Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh, I guess I could do more than one at a time, you know, make it easier on myself somehow. You know me, if you've been watching my channel, I always figure out a way to make it easier after the fact. I turned on the wrong burner. God dang it. I'm an idiot. No wonder it wasn't melting. Forgot to put the basil in the soup that's in the crock pot. What's in the crock pot already, so we need to do that. Now when it comes to the Velveeta cheese, that does not come in till way late, till the pretty much the end, right before you're gonna serve it, so don't worry about that. Now I'm gonna go sprinkle some of this in there. It's in there. The butter is melting down. Okay, so the butter's melted. We're gonna saute these. Making messes. So we're just gonna saute that. I probably should have used a frying pan, but oh well. So we put the onions and the celery in here. And now I'm gonna mix it up and then turn it on high. And then forget about it. And I'm gonna set it for 7 hours. But you're supposed to cook it in here until the potatoes get tender or whatever. So we'll check in on that. We are going to make these Rhodes dinner rolls, and you have to let them sit out for a while. I tried making these last week and they came out absolutely terrible in my book, but My sister from Nizzer Mister, she makes these exact same ones, and hers always come out good. So I talked to her on the phone the other day about them, and I was like, girl, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So apparently I didn't leave them out long enough. So let's try this again. But I swear to God right now, if these don't come out like hers, I'm gonna throw these things across the room. I'm dead serious. Okay, so you're just supposed to let them sit and then rise for a while. Put them in the oven. The oven's not on. I'm just gonna put them in there and let them rise. So here are the rolls, all fluffy. And they've risen. Hopefully they turn out like my sisters.
They have risen.
They have risen. And then over here we have the soup. I turned it on low because I checked the potatoes and they were done. So it's just kind of been sitting here on warm. Actually, I put it on warm. But the soup is done, and then here shortly I will add the cheese in there. And it took about, I would say, 5.5 hours for the potatoes to soften. So here we have our Velveeta. We only need 10 ounces. This is a 32-ounce block. So I'm just going to split it into thirds. Let's see. That looks about right. Okay. So we only need one of these sections. So I'm just going to take a bowl. I'm going to cut this up into smaller pieces. So now we are ready to add the cheese into the soup and let it melt in there. This makes a lot of soup, you guys. A lot of soup. So definitely a good family-sized meal. I know there's going to be leftovers, but you guys, I'm sure the kids will eat it at lunchtime, and I will. Okay, so we're just gonna stir this cheese in here and let it melt into the soup. And then once all that cheese is melted, then it is ready to eat, you guys. Here's our final product. Here's our soup. Got my rolls over here. Sissy's plate.
They got a hose over here.
That concludes our Auntie Dava chicken and cheese soup. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you end up trying this recipe. I'd be really curious to know what you think. It's absolutely delicious, and I am so full right now that I'm like, as you can see, lounging on the couch. That's how full I am. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And with all that being said, thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.